Here we are guys and Fish. This is going to be the ultimate C2 rod progression guide. I'm going to be telling you guys the order in which you guys are going to want to get rods inside of C2, and right at the end of the video I'll be revealing the ultimate best rod to use in C2 along with the best enchants. So let's go and get on into it. As you guys spawn into C2, you'll be spawned into Ember Reach over here guys. You can come up over here to the top and you guys can go ahead and fish and get these rods guys. As you can see here, we've got all these other types of rods right now and this one over here too guys. So that's all the rods in this island. Now when you start out, you guys will be given this rod over here as the Adventurer's Rod. Honestly guys, the Adventurer's Rod and all these other rods over here can definitely be outweighed if you guys have a decent C1 rod. So guys, if you already have played a lot in C1 and Fish, and you already have a pretty good rod from C1, then I wouldn't recommend using any rods over here, especially if you guys have a rod such as the Seraphic Rod or maybe the No Life Rod guys. They still are a lot better than all the other rods over here guys in this first island. So just skip out all them rods guys, I'd recommend, because honestly they are kind of useless, because you most likely, if you're here, you're gonna have a better C1 rod than them, even with the C1 rod being nerfed. Now first rod that I recommend to get here guys is probably coming over here to Lush Grove. Now let's come over here to Lush Grove guys and let me explain. So pretty much guys, the rod that I'm going to recommend you guys here is going to be the Verdant shear rod. Now I'm going to explain why right now, but the Verdant shear rod isn't really too much at all. I don't know why, I thought my game froze there guys, but anyway, it's going to cost 40k and it's actually got pretty good stats guys for a C2 rod at least. So 40k, it's got 70% lure speed, which is pretty close to being an instant catch, which is a lot nicer guys, because as you see here, all of the C1 rods have literally 1% lure speed. So it's definitely a nice change from those low lure speed rods. It's got 75% luck, which isn't too much guys. It's got 0.1 control, which is, again isn't too much. 10% resilience, 2000 max kilograms. However, it's got a ability that it can spawn in a tree. Now this tree guys has a 10% chance to grow whenever it's daytime when you guys use this rod. So when you guys do use this rod, I recommend to use a lot of sundial totems. Now guys, whenever you guys do this, fish have a 10% chance to either be Mother Nature mutation, a green leaf mutation, or a brown mud mutation. They're worth 3 times more, so it's a pretty good money making rod guys over here. Now what would I recommend for this? I'd recommend something such as Hasty to give it instant lure speed. Also guys, because a lot of the fish here are gonna have quite high progress speed nerfs, then something such as Steady Bless Song can be good. Same with Resilient, that can also be quite good guys too. So yeah, that's what I recommend you guys to go ahead and get right there. Okay, next guys is gonna be, I guess to be honest, I'm gonna do a kind of honorable mention one. Now I wouldn't really recommend this one too much, I'd say guys, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of an honorable mention, because if you guys are like a seriously good player of Fish, this could be a good rod guys, but for the majority of you guys, I really wouldn't recommend this one if I'm being honest. So you guys follow me for this next rod guys. You're going to want to come over here to Ember Reach right now. Now this rod's going to cost 70,000. Now this rod guys is on paper very good, but it's kind of hard to make use of the rod, because I'll explain why in a second. But this rod guys is going to be the Blazebringer rod. It's over here guys, and it's going to cost I think 70,000. Here it is. It's got a lure speed of 60%, luck 90%, control 0.15, resilience 15, max kilograms 5,000. Now this rod has a passive, so after 10 consecutive perfect catches in a row, that means 10 perfect catches in a row guys, the bar is going to glow red. Now when the bar glows red guys, you got a plus 10% luck, which is really useful, and you're also going to have a 15% chance to have either the Ember mutation or a 10% chance to have the Crack mutation. Those mutations are worth 3 times more. Now if you guys then get another 25 catches after that, it's going to be leveled up to level 2. Now at level 2 guys, the bar is going to glow bright with flames and stuff, and essentially you're going to have an extra 25% luck there, which is super good guys, and also you're gonna have a 100% chance to then get the Ember mutation, which of course is worth 3 times more, and you're also gonna have a 5% chance to have a Ember flame mutation, which says it's worth 3 times more, might be worth a bit more than that guys. Now the reason why I say this is an honorable mention is because for most people it's really hard to go in and get the rod's abilities underway, because of course you need to have 35 perfect catches in a row. That's quite hard, especially if you guys have a low lure speed fish, and due to the fact that this rod's resilience is kind of low, guys, it's really hard to do this unless you like on steroids or something and you're super good at fish. So wouldn't really recommend this rod for most people, guys, but if you can make the most of this rod, it can be a pretty good one that you might want to go ahead and get. Now, just a word of warning, if you guys miss a catch or do not get a perfect catch, even if you guys are on like the level, like level 2 for example, it will set back to normal and you have to do it all again. That's why the rod is kind of not the best for most people. Now, best enchant for the rod probably going to be controlled, guys, just to help you get the more perfect catches. Resilient can also be quite useful. Okay, next rod I'd go ahead and recommend, guys, in the game over here is in fact gonna go ahead and be I guess, guys, honestly, I'm gonna do another honorable mention, guys. I think this I don't really think this one's too good, but it's all right, guys. You can come over here to Cursed Shores. Now, the one after is what I'd really recommend, guys, for being the best rod in the entire of C2. So follow me, guys, in Cursed Shores. Let me quickly turn it back to daytime, guys, just so we can see a bit more over here. And follow me. We're gonna come around over here. Now, this is gonna be, to be fair, I've got this one right now, so I can just explain while I'm walking here. So this is gonna be the cursed rod, guys, or whatever it's called. Here it is. So boom, here it is, guys. Cursed Dreamer rod. Let me show you guys this rod and tell you it's passive. So, guys, the Cursed Dreamer rod is gonna be right over here. Great Dreamer rod, sorry. It's got 65% lure speed, 80% luck, 0.12 control, 12% resilience, 8,000 max kg. Honestly, guys, it doesn't really seem too good, to be honest. Now, this rod's got a 1% chance for a Cthulhu to spawn, which is going to catch a fish with the Cursed Torture mutation. So pretty much, guys, it's going to catch a fish alongside you, so it's going to give you kind of an extra fish there. It's really not too good for 500k, guys, but if you really want it, I'd go ahead and get it, guys, but I probably wouldn't actually recommend that further looking at it, guys, because the stats are really not too good at all. What is the best rod, though, in C2? It's not necessarily the best, guys, but it's the best one that you guys can get right now. Follow me, guys, to the Isle of New Beginnings. Now, this is going to be the best rod. Now, this rod, guys, is the Free Spirit rod, but word of warning, in order to get this rod, you need to have 70% of your C2 beastry completed in order to get it. So follow me, guys. In order to get the rod, you just need to come over here to the angler, and it costs 200k. Now remember, 70% of your entire C2 beastry completed to get this, guys. Now this rod says it's got 25% loose speed. I think a lot of these rods have been changed stat wise. It's got 150% luck apparently, 0.15 control, 10% resilience, 5,000 max kg. Now this rod's got a 20% chance for the skeletal flow and passive to take place, which is going to give you guys the bloom mutation that's worth 5 times more. So 20% chance of fish to be worth 5 times more. It's also got the stab ability, same as the trident rod, so it's going to increase the progress speed by 6% whenever that takes place, which is going to help you guys out. Best enchants with this rod: Hasty's a good one, Resilience a good one, Steady or Blessed Song is also a good one, guys. Now, what is the actual ultimate best rod inside of C2? Honestly, guys, go back to C1 and just get the Ethereal Prism rod. Even though this rod's received a lot of nerfs in C2, because it's got a 50% chance to make fish worth 8 times more, it's just by far the best rod in C2, guys. It's also got infinite max kilograms. It's just the best overall by a country mile, guys, especially if you have the the Blessed Song mutation on the rod. It is the best by far, so definitely would recommend this rod specifically in fish here, guys, if you do want to go ahead and efficiently make money. Now, of course, it does have the low 1% lure speed, which is a bit of a downside, guys, but honestly, get some instant catches on it and it should help you guys out. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video here in Fish. That's an ultimate rod progression guide for C2. Like and subscribe for more.